Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my forever world. In this world, I've built, I've explored, and built again. But it's time for something new. So today, I'm starting over, far away from any previous adventures, in a spookier place than usual. More specifically, we're in a Pale Garden. And I never really spent a lot of time in the Pale Garden, so this season that's what we're doing. I'm gonna get a little bit of wood. Okay, maybe not that way, but we'll get some wood this way. Here we go. We got ourselves some wood already. We're gonna get it started. Get yourself the crafting table, or as my girlfriend likes to call it, the maker's table. So let's see. Let's get ourselves a pickaxe, get ourselves an axe. That is not an axe. That is not an axe at all. Anyway, I'm gonna try and keep my inventory as organized as possible. And in general, this is gonna be a goal this season. An organized damn inventory and chest system. That's all I want. All right, here we are in the Pale Forest. Anyway, my idea with this area here is I want to build a castle of sorts. This is not the right thing. Okay, I want to build like a castle up here. Cut down a bunch of trees and make a huge tower. Yeah, I think somewhere in the middle here would be cool. So, honestly, right where I'm standing might be a good spot. Let's do that. Let's clear this area a little bit. Let's cut down some trees. Oh. Is that the core? I just killed one of the creaking cores? Well, that's fun. Anyway, let's make ourselves a poop hut. It's not even really gonna be a poop hut. It's gonna be like a proper, like... You remember those old-style villager homes that were just like cobblestone and wood? I'm gonna make one of those real quick. Just a small, humble abode for myself. And we got our first question from the YouTube live chat. I have a date with a girl soon. Do you have any date ideas? Well, I'm assuming it's a first date, right? So I'm personally of the opinion you do something that like of multiple layers so that you can get out quick if you need to. Ooh, what is that? Thing we're gonna explore later. Start with something small, like for the first part of it, something you can get out of easy. Maybe start with coffee, and then you move that to dinner. You move it to dinner, and then after, if you like each other still, you go for ice cream. This thing already spawned. This is. Oh, he's coming. He's gonna come and touch me immediately. All right, so here's my poop hut. Excuse me, sir. You're kind of in my way. You don't even do anything, do you? Do these guys even attack? Ah! All right, they do attack you. They very much attack you. All right, guys. So, how we doing? I'm already in poverty. I have no lighting. You know what? We're gonna make a furnace and we're gonna cook some logs so we can see shit. There we go. And now we're in business. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Chat, I don't think starting here was a great idea, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it. I'm getting harassed by tree people. Hey, listen, I know I didn't know you guys didn't like being called tree people. Damn, man. I'll be about my day. Hey. Oh, great. Just what I needed. Just what the doctor ordered. Another creeper. Oh, God. Oh, no. Thank God. What I've noticed is that passive mobs don't seem to spawn in this biome, which is very, very bad for the food economy, so I have to go find some now. I require sustenance. What even is that? Is that a pillager? Great. I built my base right next to pillagers. Okay. Go. Oh my God, food. Eat something, your two hearts are making me anxious. There we go. I hope this helps. All right, I'll have some food. Okay, now back to business. We're gonna have that little poop hut there, and then I'm gonna make a farm around it immediately so we don't have this constant issue with food. The one thing I normally don't do well in these videos, in this series in general, is I don't farm enough. And I always end up dying because I don't have enough food. Okay, so my poop hut is there. Hello there, friend. Can I just not kill you at all? They don't take damage, do they? Oh, I see. I'm running. You're pretty fast, aren't you, pal? No. You're not allowed in here, buddy. At least I can make a bed now, so now we can actually get that problem out of the way. Are you Where's your stupid ass heart? It's up there. Okay. Can you do me a favor and like... Yeah, how about... Yeah. Thank you. Come again. Skill issue, pal. Oh, shit. All right. Well, it looks like I'm not going to have enough for anything here. So I'm going to need water up here and iron. So we're going to go into the caves. And this big hole in this mountain seems like a suitable cave. Oh, wow. This is a cool spot. Meanwhile, we got pillagers just hanging out with the zombies and skeletons. Don't you guys fight the pillagers? Why do you guys have to always fight me? Okay, there's a perfectly yummy, tasty pillager for you to eat. But no, you have to eat me. Me specifically. Is it because he's gray? Are you racist, you piece of shit zombies? Oh, God. Nope. No. Nope. Do I need copper for anything? I can actually make copper armor for once. Maybe as well. I've never actually sat and made copper things. Alright, I think I have enough copper for infinite amounts of years. I'm not finding a lot in terms of iron, though. I do have enough for a bucket and a pickaxe, though. Oh! Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know we had the whole skeleton brigade after me. Well, I guess my way out is blocked off for a bit. Oh, that's what the bucket is for. Well, that was loud. I don't think this is a good cave for me to be in right now. Just leave this cave and find another one? What are we, wusses here? Is chat just deciding today is the day to be cowards? All right, well, let me make a little bit more copper stuff. Turn myself into a copper golem myself. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's get out of here. Let us get out and start building our thing. I got what I needed. Now we need to start our farm. All right, we're back. We're back to the Chud house. Let me put my materials away while I'm here. We're staying organized this time, chat. We're staying frickin' organized. Taking all my wood, putting that in here. This will be the miscellaneous chest. That's the materials chest. And now, we need to find a place to start this farm. I need to cut down half of this forest. Niko being organized is shocking. All right, listen, man. I've turned a new leaf, okay? Got a beautiful rainbow. The rainbow is very pixelated today. No! God forbid a gamer is organized. God forbid. God forbid we have nice things in this world. God forbid. Whatever, man. I didn't want that those chests anyway. F those chests. Let us start this farm. Very simple farm. Okay, there's our little farm for the time being. Now, what I need to do is cut down this entire forest. Well, not the entire thing. A big chunk of it. I think I'm gonna get rid of this whole square. So I'm gonna put markers. Create a waypoint here. One here. And one here. So let's get rid of a few of these. And the good thing is I can always grow them back if I need to. There goes my axe. This is pretty much going to be the highest point. We're going to start the castle around this area, expand around all over here. So I'm going to cut a few more in this spot, and then we're good to build, I think. Now, we're going to have to do a bunch of mining, but I'm feeling a bit lonely, man. I'm feeling a bit like I want my my companion raw dog with me. So what we're going to do, I have this mod installed where I can summon a dog from anywhere in the world using a goat horn. And I have just the place to go in order to find one of those. So what we're gonna do is like any other colonizer would, we're gonna go kill all of them and take their stuff. Hello there, friends. Ouchie. Oh, I don't have food. Oh, I might be dead. I actually might be dead. I forgot I did not have food. That never happened. You guys saw nothing. Now, let's sleep the night and make sure we go with food there next time. Niko, how do you get over someone who keeps showing up in your dreams? You know they're not interested in you, but for some reason they still feel like someone you were meant to meet. How do you let go? Time. Wait around long enough and you'll see that this person will disappear from your dreams because, yeah, you know, they say absence makes the heart grow fonder, but that only works up to a point. Find someone else to be interested in. You'll see how quickly that person disappears from your dreams. All right, so this time I have a better plan. This time, instead of dying, we're going to win. The way we're gonna do it this time is I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna show them who's boss, and then I'm gonna steal their hay bale, then make bread immediately. That's how I'm gonna do it. Excuse me, fellers. Just gonna yoink your... Uh-oh. They're already mad at me. Excuse me, pal. I'm gonna take these. Take all of your bread. Whoop-diddy-doo-dah. And now we have infinite food, as usual. Alright, and just like that, we don't lose the video game. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I would like to see what you guys have in store for me. I would like a goat horn, specifically. Oh, okay. He has an enchanted... Oh! Uh-huh. So, that guy can one-shot me. Wait, did his axe break? Huh. What an interesting place to build a house, guys. I gotta say, very creative of you. Oh, a lantern. And some flint. I'm gonna burn this place down later. Some saddles, but those are worthless now. Potatoes. That's kind of beautiful, though. Ooh, is that a cartographer? What are you? Oh, it is a cartographer. The adventure guy. Oh, you're staying right where you are, pal. I'm gonna talk to you later. Okay, unfortunately no goat horn in this building, but you know what? It was a fun adventure. Alright, we're back. Put all our stuff away. What do we got? We got a bunch of food. Gold and emeralds. The only thing we don't have is diamonds so far. I really want that horn, so I guess I might have to go up there and explore. But I want to save that. I want to save that for later. I don't want to do that just yet. So I guess we're building. I guess Raw Dog will be with us at a different point. Now, since we're building a castle, I'm going to need a shitload of stone, which means we're going back to the mines. I want to make like a dark-ass place, you know? I want to make it like a spooky, scary place. Oh, they're so tough. I've been very interested in tough bricks. I don't know, something about that green hue they have, making them look all old and stuff. So maybe I'll try and make this out of tough and use deep slate accents on it. Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, Nico, I have a classmate whom I like, but I don't know if he likes me back or not. He looked at me during class and initiated the first chat on a random topic. What should I do? Sounds like he's interested in you in some way, shape, or form. I mean, talk back with him. You know, just have a conversation. And if you see, like, he's clearly interested, flirt a bit with him, you know? Be like, be playful. The main thing is to have fun, you know? Call him cute or something. I don't know. Be bold. I think I have enough tough for now. I'm gonna deal with that later. What I need is diamonds. The problem with diamonds is that we are quite high up, aren't we? Oh, there's some diamonds. Oh, plenty of diamonds. All right. See that, chat? Like and subscribe for Bucket Clutch. Okay, now let's get ourselves a diamond pickaxe. And honestly, let's get the hell out of here. Alright, to get all this stone and stuff cooking, let's make some blast furnaces. 4 blast. Alright, I can make 3. So I need to think of what design I'm going to go with. Either way, I want to start the center with a tower. So the middle tower thing, I'm going to start like here. Then it's going to go up to, say, here. And then it's going to go here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a decently sized... Yeah, it's a decently sized tower. It's actually quite huge, quite massive indeed. And now, let's make some tough bricks. Let's just start with tough bricks, straight up. Might want to level this a little bit. I'm going to make myself a diamond shovel. So yeah, let's just dig a bit. Alright, let's start with the walls. Alright, I think the full thing of edges is done. My friend is back. You know, you can follow me around, but you gotta do it a little less creepily, okay? Like, you gotta be like the zombie. You gotta make a little bit of noise, but like not like creaking like your bones are like 1,000 years old, you know? So for every layer of wall upward, I need a stack and a quarter of tough. So I have to think of how tall I'm gonna make this. We'll make it like this tall to start, right? And then we'll expand on it because we can see pretty well up here. And then we'll expand the second floor. And now we just have to get down from here without dying. Nice. All right, I'm out of tough already. The fastest way to go is to go into the mountain. So I'm gonna go grab some, but first I need more food to take with me. Honestly, you know what? Let me just expand the farm and be done with it. Excuse me, gentlemen. Can I assist you? I've been expecting you, lads. I've been expecting you. Nice. I got business to attend to. You guys are not helping me increase shareholder value here. Oh, we have our first banner. Cornelius, the watcher of the crops. All right, now where am I going? I'm going to get water from somewhere. Oh, wait, I can make an infinite water source. I'm an idiot. Now with my infinite water source, I'm going to make a bit more of a farming ground here. This will be the potato farm. No, potato and carrot farm. How the fuck did you... Alright, that's enough farming for now. So in the morning, I think I'm going to go to that little castle over there because I still want raw dog. And I know they're going to have a goat horn. And then we'll go mining for the rest of the tuff. Ah, beautiful morning to take down some pillagers. Actually, you know what? Let me make a diamond chestplate. Why not? We'll take the crossbow. Why not? Hello there, friends. Shit. Oh, look, a Vex. Don't worry, Vex. I'll save you. Eventually. Ooh, a cake. Oh! Holy pumpkin pie, dude. I don't know if I need leather stuff. I will take the cauldron, though. And the smithing table. And, wow, there's so many... Yeah, so many utility blocks I'm taking. And there's no one here. Damn, these guys really had one guy here. Century armor. Oh, goat horn! Let's go, baby. I can call Raw Dog next episode. Let's go. Which is Seek? I don't remember. I don't like this one. Ponder. What's this one? I like that one. One more XP thing for the culture. Okay, we got just what we needed. Now we can call Raw Dog. Oh, there you all are. I was waiting for you guys. Aha! All right. All right. You know, I might have underestimated how many of you there are. All right. Forget that. First, and oh my God, they are not happy that I took all their shit. Okay. They're right behind me, aren't they? All right, back to our dead forest we go. Later, suckers. We're here. We're probably queer. And look who I found wandering about. It's none other than Raw Dog. How we doing, my friend? Bro is chilling like a villain. I'm gonna make sure that we don't lose him again because I keep losing this prick. We're gonna take this goat horn with this mod I have installed. And there we go. Now, whenever I do this, he teleports straight to me. It doesn't matter where he is in the world. Absolutely beautiful. We love this. We love it a lot. Not as much as Face of Death loved it.
But I love it. I love it so much.
Ah, wait, look at him. Look at him laying down. Everybody like and subscribe for Raw Dog being a cute bastard. We got hella work to do today. We got to build, ladies and gentlemen. I need materials, though. We need a lot of stuff. Okay, we need a hella tough. So we're going to go do that. There we go. All right. Hey, Nico, I need some advice. I'm 21 years old and play soccer. I might have something going on with my... I might have something going on with my coach, 37 years old. We cuddled a few times at his place, and I can't get him out of my head. So, is this like a college, or is this like a recreational thing? What are we talking here? It's not a college thing. Okay, so if it's not a college thing, and you had a crush on him before anything... I don't know why you guys decided to cuddle. By the way, you're both consenting adults. The age difference is kind of wild, but we've seen stranger things. Here's my 2 cents. The semantics of you seeing this guy, if it's just a recreational thing, there's no real power dynamics here going on. But then, of course, there's the intense age difference. So, you know, if you're into older guys, That's fine. Just remember, 16 years from now, when he's 50-something, and you're gonna be 36, is that what you want? And again, you might not be looking for a long-term thing here. You might be looking for just a really? Really? This was my fucking mighty surprise? It really depends on your end goal here. Other than that, why do you guys only cuddle? There's nothing necessarily wrong with it in the legal sense. It's not, it might be a bit frowned upon by most people, but it does happen quite often. But what if it doesn't work out? I would have to see him 3 times a week. Okay, so your issue is more of like, what happens if this doesn't work out? That's kind of like the thing you have to make peace with no matter what relationship you get into. Because if you meet someone at work, then you have to see them every day, even if it doesn't work out. That's always going to be your issue. It's more of a maturity thing on your part. Can you handle that? And can he handle that? Which is, you know... How did I... All right, we got ourselves some building blocks for a bit. Adriana with another 10. Hey Nico, just curious, do you enjoy streaming or making videos more? I know for me, I like streaming more than videos because I don't have to be the patience for editing. It depends on the kind of video, because I run 2 channels right now, right? Streaming is more fun because you're actively engaging. If I'm recording a stream, there's a lot of added pressure there because I also have to make content for 2 different types of people. People who watch streams and people who watch videos. So sometimes a stream can be a bit rough on me because I have to consider the more important part, which is the video later, rather than the stream itself. Now, if I was just streaming for the sake of streaming and not worried about what I'm doing later, I think I would enjoy streaming a lot more. All right, and I'm already out of tough. I'm not even at the point where I wanted this to be, but it's okay, you know? We're just gonna keep on going back digging. But before I do that, let me expand the farm a little bit more. Yeah, let's get all this out of the way. We're gonna segregate we're gonna be racist here. We're gonna segregate the carrots and the potatoes. Or you know what we'll do? We'll put some wheat in between it. So we have like a buffer state. All right, we've successfully created segregation again. And back to the mines I go. Oh, God, I miss my efficiency pickaxes, man. All right, and we're officially full. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. All right. Oh, God. Oh, my 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 God. Where's my fucking shield? So cooked. How do I keep finding myself in these situations, man? Let's get out of here. I know this just looks like a big brick, like one big cube, but it will look nice eventually. Yeah, this looks scary and shit. I think the front face of this, I want like a big spruce panel thing here with like a door, like obviously like a small door that I can enter from. Something simple like this. Oh, wait, I could even do it with... Wait, what do the trapdoors for these look like? Hold on. They're not, like, inconspicuous enough, I think. But I think it might look cool still. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that when it comes time to be. So, I'll outline this in the center for now. Okay, that's a bit too thick. Maybe like this. I don't know which version of this I like more, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, that's gonna be the door outline. You know, we're gonna have a double door opening, right? And then they're gonna cover the whole thing with trapdoors. It's gonna look fabulous. So we have that. Then we need windows. But to do those, we need to first figure out where the floor is going to end, like the first floor. And I think the first floor of a castle always has to have a high-ass fucking roof, right? I think like 10 blocks high is a good amount, right? 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe 9. And this will be the floor, right? Seems like a decent idea. Oh my God, I need so much of this shit, man. Have you ever regretted doing or not doing something in your time on YouTube? I don't really regret things kind of as a rule because everything sort of leads you, like every action sort of leads you to your next thing. And so far, I, as much as everybody else, like to complain about their lives and shit, I've done pretty well. The one thing I should have done sooner is definitely before I started the Nico Yaps channel. I should have started a new channel on YouTube a lot sooner because the meta on YouTube changed at some point where old channels weren't really getting pushed as much, and it was a lot easier to make a new channel and make things work, especially with my knowledge at that point, than to try and get an old channel revived. Sometimes shit just doesn't work out, man. Sometimes it makes sense to reset. Sometimes it makes sense to get out of your head, do something new, and stop trying to beat a dead horse. Because that channel was a dead horse, and had I not done that, had I just tried to do everything on that channel again, it would have never worked out. All right, go back with all the rocks. Okay, so now we have a floor of this thing. And this is going to be the second floor. And on top, we're going to finish it off with the castle wall detailing and all that stuff. It's going to be great. And speaking of detailing, I think that's the next step here. Do the detailing in the front of the castle. Oh, wait. Hello there, sir. Hold on a second. Let's get a boat and get you in there. You, my friend, will be my farmer. All right, we're going to keep him there for now. Now, we have this big-ass box we're in, and I want to make windows for this big-ass box. So we'll have this door here. We'll make 3 big windows up there. Window number 1 is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then window number 2 could be smaller. And it'll be at the same height, of course, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not bad, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it'll be like this. All right, now let's actually cut out the windows a bit. So now we have those out of the way. All right, so I can nuke this now. So then we have the basic window outline, and then we can have designs under them and over them, which is going to be nice. Ooh, another villager for me to harvest. Step right up, pal. Now, up next is the door. Trapdoor maxing here. Idea is, right, we get a shitload of trapdoors, but before that, we fill this whole thing in with wood. You know what? It'll have to do. This is starting to look very menacing, which is exactly what I wanted. Now, for my next trick, we're gonna add some depth to the corners of the build by putting columns here. I make tough brick walls, and we're just gonna... I think this works. I think it just needs one more layer of that. So you know what? We're gonna fuck up the corners entirely. I think that looks much better. Yeah, look how much texture that adds just doing that. Then we're gonna do the same on all 4 sides. So we have those fundamentals there. Now let's start messing with the window design. All right, so we'll make a stack of this. We'll make a stack of these, and we'll even make a stack of slabs. I'm thinking something like one like this, one like this, and then one like this. Of course, you guys can't tell the texture of it, but I'm going to use a different block for this. I think I'm going to try and go with deep slate for this part. Oh yeah, this is much better. Fucking deep slate. And it's this ability deep slate has to make everything look infinitely better is diabolical. So then up here, we need to do some design bullshits. So we're going up 1 again. We're doing like, I don't know, something like this. All right, let's see if I can make it to this block. Okay, so this middle one needs to be much taller and bigger. The 2 side ones are fine. It looks kind of ridiculous right now. I cannot lie. Oh my god, this looked horrible. This is being made worse by the center window thing, for sure. The window is too big for this. God damn, man. Whatever. All right, let me try and do something with the deep slate on the door. Maybe that'll make it look a little bit better. Okay, some adjustments can be made, but it's not bad for now. So let's go back to the top. All right, let's look if this still looks ridiculous. It looks like a fucking Bowser castle, man. It's actually so funny. Okay, after a lot of pondering, I changed the middle window to a small one. It still looks quite goofy, but I'm liking this design on the top, all right? So, minus that piece over there. So we're gonna go replicate that around the whole thing. But before I do that, let me just replicate the windows in the back, since the sides are gonna be connected to other structures later on. Now, I have to figure out how I'm actually making this work. Maybe I break this down. Let's do some of that. And a bit of this. And do this, the corner is going to be weird. So we run it like that. Do a double there. So we need to do one more layer on the exterior of this. It's gonna be a catwalk of sorts either way. So we're gonna have this whole thing blocked off. The amount of materials I'm using here, man, is insane. Like, I'm chronically just in need of more tuff. Okay, so we have that. Now back to the wall. Do boom and boom, and boom, boom, and then we just do all that until the middle part. Oh, and it works perfectly, actually. Nice. That's actually a pleasant surprise for once. It's actually symmetrical. Symmetry by accident is the best kind of symmetry. So in the middle here, we gotta have to replicate. And you here. Okay, this looks about right. Alright, and we got the whole outline done. Now this interior part, I think we're gonna make another short wall. So we need to fill in one more layer. So I'm thinking something that requires a slab. Sure, why not? Beautiful. All right, now it's looking like a proper castle, ladies and gents. All we really need now is to figure out what I'm doing with these corner parts. But yeah, I'm very convinced that up here is going to be the farm. Or maybe there would be a center tower. Who even knows? The center tower would be cool, but that's not going to be a thing that happens first. Well, we got the exterior for the most part. Let me see what else I can fix about the exterior before I lose my marbles. Okay, this door needs to get nuked. I don't know why it needs to get nuked, but it does. And we're going to start with these trap doors. I think it needs to be covered or something. Like, I think this middle wood section was a mistake. First of all, I wanna place this in what? So I break this, right? If I do a bit of that, do a tad bit of tomfoolery here. This feels right to me compared to the last one. Doors go in the same spot. Why does this always happen with the fucking double doors? So we go like this, 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 and then break these down, right? Already a massive improvement. Holy shit. The amount of difference this makes here is actually diabolical. However, it's still too flat. That's the only problem. It's just a bit flat. Of course, it needs something on the outsides of the castle. So we come out here. Could be just as simple as doing a bit of this. Right? And then if we come back here now. Yeah, like if I made that taller, right, and then put like a tiny window on top of it, yeah. Something like bullshit like this. And then I can even do this in the middle, right? Yeah. See that, like, how much better does that already look, right? How much infinitely better does this already look? It's not like a pretty castle or anything, right? We're not talking like something that I would actually be proud to call my domicile just of yet, but it's doing something for me, man. It's just working out for me. That little block over there is pissing me off, but whatever, we can't do shit about it. For now, let's go into spectator mode, right? Let's just look around. Okay, the side is very flat, obviously, and then this side is going to be a bit of a challenge, but overall, this shit is not bad. And then like a banner. Ooh, wait, if I could make like a double banner somehow that looks cool and put it up there, or even just like right here, that would be nuts. If I can make like my own country of Yaptardia or something. Oh, I'm so excited. Now I want to make banners and shit. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to do that just yet. I need to fix the side of the, what's it called? I need to fix the back face of this. I just don't know what I'm gonna put in the center of it. Maybe I'll just put one more of these things. Just get rid of all of that. Actually, ooh, this is pretty cool. What if I put carpeting in the front too? Oh, wait, I'm gonna take that for after, but we're gonna fix this real quick, right? It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Let's do the same in the center here. Maybe I'll put some lights there or something, like some frog lights. Now, the centerpiece is gonna be something probably quite similar. That's totally fine, honestly. I'm very okay with that. The sides are gonna be like you ever see like how every sort of store or anything in like a very high densely built area has like this empty ass sidewall? This is what we're doing here. to be continued wall. But what I do like, now that we're back at the front here, what if I did some pale carpeting on the sides here? And that way it looks a bit overgrown. Ooh, I love that. Hold on. We're so running this. I think I'm gonna have to remove all the dirt here and actually place pale carpet and shit. But that is fucking beautiful. All right, let's finish up the back here. There has to be a simpler way to do that, but whatever. Damn, Sakura with the $10. Hey, Nico, I really need advice. I'm developing a crush on my guy best friend. We kind of have a brother-sister relationship, and I would hate to ruin it. Here's the problem you have, right? You're afraid of ruining the relationship as it stands, but you already don't like the relationship as it stands. You want this guy as more than a friend, which means that eventually when this guy finds a girlfriend, if it's not you, you're going to be sad and not talk to him anyway. Like, I promise you that's what's going to happen. I wouldn't worry too much about what happens after, because you're going to be happy with the outcome by dating him, or you're going to be unhappy with the outcome by never having tried. There's no point in really thinking about ruining it, because it's already ruined in the sense that you're thinking. The best thing you can do is be honest with him and be like, look, I like you, I have a crush on you, right? How you're going to do that, it really depends. First of all, read the room. Start flirting a bit with him, right? Start seeing how he responds to your advances in any way. And they can be small advances, right? You can start with the small compliment, like, I like your shirt today, or I think you look cute in that, or something like that, which is bold, right? Bold is what gets you, bro. That's kind of what happens. Be honest with him, but test the waters first. Test the waters. See what we can do. Do that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And now we're talking. Now we got both sides of this thing. It doesn't look terrible, right? And now, ladies and gentlemen, even the back looks kind of cool. Okay. All right. So if we add more detail to this and then start expanding the thing, I think this is going to be a really cool build, man. I think this is... Dude, this is the first time in all of my builds where I was like, this looks like the worst thing I've ever made. It probably is one of the worst things I've made on camera. However, it's got character. It's got some pizzazz. It's going for an interesting look that I don't think we've seen in Minecraft in a bit, you know? Or maybe I'm just gaslighting myself because I still don't really love it. But either way, it's got character. It's got some charm. In any case, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did. Mod pack will be in the description below, and the world save for this structure will also be in the description below on my Patreon. And that's about it, man. As always, good night and good luck, everybody.